whole new world for professional lacrosse, the beginning of the Premier Lacrosse League. And the first face-off belongs to Archers and Stephen Kelly. And Kelly, not shy, bounces one home. What a start for Archers.
Congratulations, Stephen, a.k.a. Bones Kelly. The first goal in PLL history, and it comes off the face-off. You know, the Archers, when they were looking at this decision, they thought that Kelly brought a little bit of athleticism, expecting these to be more 50-50 3-on-3 ground balls. Kelly has the ability to win the draw and go right to the rack. Aggressive play here off the face-off, and Kelly has got an exciting start to our first contest.
Mark McNeil had the ball, and now he'll head off the field as Archers work the ball, and if they don't score here, we'll have a power play. But they do! Marcus Holman. And it's 2-0 Archers.
As is the numbers situation, the unsettled play, aggressive dodge there. I thought he pulled the trigger too.
Schreiber to McIntosh, 3-0 Archers. Beautiful passing for a clean look from Ben McIntosh. 5.5 to go here in the first quarter of game one.
Opportunity out of it. So, I mean, it's just that's poor recognition out of us. But everything on offense has been positive so far. The ball hasn't gone to the goal yet, but we're gonna keep getting opportunities. So we're just gonna stay positive and keep on going.
All right, Matt. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you,
guys.
Thank you, Paul Matanowski. As you mentioned, a current assistant coach for Duke, as a bounce shot slides through Will Manning. 4 straight to start for Archers.
When we talked to Coach Bates this week, he was absolutely thrilled about his attack and their synergy together. Here you can see them playing off of each other. Manning hunting, finds that lane, cuts down, presents a target. But the balance that these three have together as a collective unit.
Approach to the substitution. Wolf got bulldozed by Gittleman as he stepped out of his net. The ball guttering off the dodge, out to the arc. McIntosh steps in, off the post, and scores. First goal for Chrome, and it's Jordan McIntosh. Comes with just 18 seconds left in the opening quarter on a 98-mile-per-hour shot.
It all starts right here with this short stick matchup. You're going to see the Archers have to support McNeil. There's a hedge here, good ball movement, and McIntosh is going to end up being the benefactor at the end of it as we roll this clip. Tough matchup, gotta go. 1, 2, step in and let it fly.
Well, there are some different rules here in the Premier Lacrosse League from NCAA lacrosse, from previous pro lacrosse, but the 12-minute quarter, a 52-second shot clock. The pace is fast, Ryan.
Yeah, it's about a 35% increase in terms of overall pace, which is kind of roughly the same in terms of pro basketball to college basketball.
Perhaps the biggest change of them all, the field reduced to 100 yards, 15 or 10 yards taken out of the middle of the field.
Yeah, you go from defense to offense in a heartbeat, and that two-point line at 15 yards is very real.
A tweak to the face-offs and where the sticks are lined up to produce less lockups and more quick exits for the face-off, guys.
And the coach's challenge. All you Terp fans, a.k.a. Whip Snakes fans, I'm sure you would have loved to have that challenge a few weeks ago.
One per half. We'll start with a face-off here in the PLL. Stephen Kelly against Connor Farrell out of LIU Post, and he has gone 3 for 3s. He kicked that one, and just demolishing hit by Connor Farrell. Recipient of this hit by Connor Farrell. He's done that before.
You could hear it from up here. Yeah, he is not shying away from any contact.
Connor Farrell making an impact, and he's with Paul Burmeister.
All right, let's run over here and find Colin. The obvious question for you here as a former linebacker in college, was that more football or lacrosse?
More football there. John teaches lacrosse guys how to hit.
Yeah, I'm sure you're looking forward to that one, huh?
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys, he's going to catch his breath and hide.
He did. Ball stays with Archers. The team closest to the ball where it went out of bounds after a shot. There's a goal! Holman from just inside the arc. His second of the game. So we are experiencing some technical difficulties as Chrome comes back, right back, and scores. Will Haas. Well, we have John Galloway mic'd up as Chrome looking on the counterattack. And they bury one. Mike O'Neill, his first in the PLL. 5-3. Archer's still ahead.
Welcome back here to Gillette Stadium. Right now, Archers leading Chrome 5-3. Chrome looking good here all of a sudden. The man to my left here, perhaps no one inside Gillette Stadium has a more interesting weekend than co-founder of this league, Paul Rabel. He is also star player for Atlas at midfield. Just to give you an example of how many hats he's wearing, how many things he's thinking about this weekend, you're holding on to a ball there. What for?
Yes, this is Bones Kelly. First goal of the PLL season came out of the draw and went down inside of 5 seconds. So hopefully that's indicative of the tempo that we're creating here at the PLL, but we got it taped and I'll give it to him after the game.
I was going to say, is it going to your office or is it going to him?
It's going to go to Bones. Yeah, this is a league built by the players, so I'm excited to give it to him.
Such an interesting scenario you have for the next couple days because every single detail of the league is your top priority. You're also thinking about playing in a game against the very best players tomorrow. How are you balancing those two emotions?
Yeah, well, actually, I bet Ryan Boyle up in the booth will find this funny, but I'm typically the most stressed out guy before a game. Him and I have played about 4 seasons together in the pros. And so this is actually kind of exciting as my mind is focused on the other teams and the operations. And so I think I might be a little bit loose, which will be nice. A nice change of pace for me, but it'll be exciting. I mean, everything goes away once you step on the field, and that goes all the way down to the youth level. You know, you get away from the stress of school and social and everything going on. That's what makes sports so powerful. So it was the same for me at training camp.
Can we add one more thing to your plate here? Co-founder, player, and also a part-time analyst here. Keep an eye on the game with me.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Much tighter.
Well, I think the coaches made a ton of adjustments coming out of that training camp, and most notably, they were just paranoid about getting their midfielders back on defense. And to Paul Rabel's analysis, it was all about that transition game and eliminating it.
Will Manning gets the Archers back to a 3-goal cushion as he's got a couple here this afternoon.
Ryan Ambler, the dodge underneath. He draws the attention, and that little slip by Manny.
Say that again. Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I was saying it looked like you were pretty covered in there, but he decided to jam that one in there. How'd you feel about his decision?
Yeah, I mean, he was a little bit on my back, and Ryan came back to his strong hand, and I just slipped into the goal. He threw a perfect pass. Just had to get it on my stick quick.
We'll try and get his volume turned up just a little bit. Or perhaps we'll get a megaphone for Ryan. Jordan Wolf. A 2-point attempt from Crotty. He got it. Ned Crotty, the first 2-point goal in the PLL. And all of a sudden, it's a 1-goal game.
Change the matchup and stretch the field. This is what the Chrome offense has going for it. It's so great to see them executing. Ooh, Brendan, is his foot on this line?
It looks like it is, and perhaps I spoke too soon. If that foot was on the line, it's a 1-point goal, and that's exactly what they've ruled. It was a 92-mile-an-hour shot. And Archers once jumps out at you here, Ryan, when you look at these stats.
Yeah, you see those faceoffs 8-4, advantage Chrome and Farrell in that.
Drawing Steve Waldeck back towards the end line. Wolf trying to dodge from behind. Quickly help came from Dominique Alexander. Wolf got it through. The shot is in. Gittleman got a piece, but it rolled on through. And it's it is McIntosh getting one of those goals back that they took away from him towards the end of the first half.
It's all about the two-man game. Get Wolf on a short stick, change that matchup, rinse and repeat. So as we run this clip, he's going to draw the eyes of all the defense. They're worried about him, and then you just got to work off ball. So
Mercy and NYIT. How are you having so much success out here?
Just working hard. Every day I go out there, practice the best, Tommy Kelly. So I'm just working hard, and success is coming to me.
Hard work leading to goals here for Chrome, fellas.
Yeah, thank you, Paul. Archers right down the field, though, and get one past Galloway. And the 2-goal lead restored. And the goal has been taken off the board from Kevin Rice. Bob Starship, 1 for 1 on his challenge as well.
Yeah, pretty clear cut. You could see that right foot make contact with the crease before he died.
First time we've talked about Romar Dennis shooting the ball today. And quickly in front and through the legs. Ty Thompson with his first. Not a chance to catch your breath after that missed shot from Dennis. All of a sudden, Rannigan and Thompson connect.
Yeah, Rannigan, the force feed. I mean, Thompson appears to be covered. This is where the box background comes into play. He's able to catch the ball in such tight confines, and then the creativity. There's no action.
Kevin Rice. And now to Ben McIntosh. Member of Team Canada, the World Championships. And McIntosh creates some space and scores. My apologies, it is McIntosh's second goal, not a hat trick. For Ben McIntosh as the Chrome come right back as we are going back and forth. Ned Crotty. And it's 7-7.
Yeah, I think these offenses maybe had our audio pumped into their locker rooms because they have come out on fire. Crotty, just a little left to right split, low angle down the alley. He's a natural lefty, but he is lethal on the run.
And that shot fought off by Galloway. And a race for the ball, a collision near the line, and the ball will stay with Archers. The restart, Ambler for Holman, up top, and that one in and out. It's a two-pointer for Tom Schreiber. That was an absolute rocket from Tom Schreiber.
You win the whistle. Coming off the sideline, Ambler to Holman, quick 1-2. Schreiber was so far up top, I think the Chrome had a little bit of trouble finding out where he was in space. Of all the guys to get lost in transition, he's the last one that you want. The Archers dressing 6 natural attackmen, so there's certainly somebody there that's ready and able to take his spot.
Romar Dennis sends it to Gutterding. Gutterding had some separation, changes directions a couple of times, bouncing back and forth, trying to get free of Jackson Place, and he scores! Gutterding from X to the back of the cage. And then Ryan Ambler coming out of the box. Ooh. Will Manny, and it won't go. And there's the flag. That's a Ward. So a 1-minute penalty for unnecessary roughness.
Little late, little high, some helmet to helmet.
Here's Cuccinello to the top for Schreiber. Down low, they score! Will Manny on the doorstep. And that's 3 for Manny. 2 in the first half, that's his first here in the second.
Yeah, run this for a while. You're going to see them just operating out of a 3-3. Freeze it right here. Tom Schreiber has got this look right here. He's going to manipulate the defense with his head with a slight look, freezing this defender who's kind of caught in no man's land. But this is the beauty when it comes back to Schreiber right here.
That's the thing. You don't really know when Tom's throwing it to you, so you always got to be ready. But, I mean, he saw me earlier. I saw him take a peek, and I was just patient on the crease. But got to score on extra man, but we got to clean it up everywhere on the field right now.
Well, the back and forth nature.
Himself in great shape. Just finished his 3rd Boston Marathon. Thanks for the time here today.
Sure.
All right, back to the booth.
We probably could have guessed that Connor Farrell would have been Teddy Bruschi's favorite player out there. It's a quick transition from behind the net to the front again for Justin Gutterding. Oh, and the save from Galloway. Quick outlet in transition. Just inside the arc, a pump by Gutterding. Ty Thompson with the finish. Ty Thompson with the finish on one end. John Galloway, though, was a big part of that goal.
Clean saves are as good as turnovers. When Galloway catches this, he is one of the best, if not the best, outlet in the game. He gets it up the field. That creates transition. Gutterding to Thompson, and you can get underneath. It rings off the post.
That close to a 2-goal lead for Chrome. But they get it anyway. Ned Crotty. Chrome lead 12-10. Has it. 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Oh!
Holman, he scores! What a play from Marcus Holman. That's 3 for him today.
Yeah, Holman drives up the goal line extended and kind of a little rocker step, if you will. He fakes underneath. That draws the defender's stick on the backside, and that's all the space he needs. Look at that. Oh, my gosh, the skill. He reaches.
Inside of 2 minutes, Archers down by 1 and have the ball with Ryan Ambler. Working at goal line extended. Gets his way to the front. There's a shot. He scores.
Stripes, they're not white.
Mike fed down low, they score! Will Manning, his 4th, wins it. Game 1 to Archers. There were 4 hat tricks in the game. Will Manning, the only one to add a 4th, and it is the difference in the first game in PLL history.